Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Queen Naomi owes no explanation. Ooni of Ife allegedly slammed gospel as she lied against Naomi only because Naomi denied her access to the kitchen. She now went and told Ooni of Ife that one of the maiden told her that Naomi said that they shouldn't give her access to the kitchen as at the time she was cooking in the kitchen because she is not sure, let them not come and poison Kabi Esi's meal. Now, when she was crying, she was all melodramatic over the fact that she was denied access into the kitchen. Now, why was she denied access into the kitchen? Ooni of Ife has been in China the entire time, as we heard. And so, upon coming back to Nigeria, he said that Naomi should come to the palace and prepare meal for him. And when Naomi came, Naomi had bought everything. And now Naomi went into the royal kitchen to prepare meals. Of course, Naomi came with two of her own maidens. And no, they said three. And then, there are royal maidens in the palace who also work in the kitchen department, but they do not necessarily cook for the monarch because he does not, women don't cook for him. The only woman that says since 2015, since he's been made an Ooni of Ife, the only woman who has cooked for him has been Queen Naomi or the older sister, okay? Yes, he doesn't eat from women. Now, this is not to say women are not capable, but of course he is a traditional king, traditional ruler. They said that if a woman is under her period and they make food for Kabiyesi, that's a very big taboo. And so you cannot begin to ask women, when are you under your period and when are you not under your period? So they made it a point of duty for men to be cooking for the Ooni of Ife. Now, in the royal palace, they have three cooks who prepare meals for the Ooni of Ife, and they are all men. But however, it is also said that when these men are actually preparing food for the monarch, things like, the kind of assistance they can get from women, and they have maidens who work in the kitchen department. So when Olori Naomi came, they said those maidens were there and to support, and Naomi's maidens were there as well. And Blo, who has been very busy with her fashion stuff, she's into this adire, so she's doing her fashion things. As a matter of fact, recently she had a lot of women who are coming to compete wearing those her adire and all of that. They came and they are camped somewhere, so she has been very busy. Now, because Naomi was coming into the palace, she had to find a way to come to the palace to see Naomi, and of course, that was it. But then they said that when Naomi was in the kitchen cooking, Blo came around. Gospel came around, and she wanted to see Naomi. She wanted to talk to Naomi. But, Naomi was inside the kitchen. The royal kitchen is very huge, okay? It has restricted areas and non-restricted areas. As they said, Naomi was there cooking. Gospel had come. When Gospel came, they said from outside there she was not granted access, that the maidens didn't allow her go in. And they said that instruction was from Olori Naomi. And now this really offended her because she was saying, who the hell are the maidens to tell her what to do and what not to do? And they said Ooni of Ife royal cooks were also there. And they said, no, she couldn't go in because that was the information Olori Naomi left at the gate of the entrance to the royal kitchen, right? And so she felt really bad. She said she wanted to see Naomi, she wanted to talk to Naomi and all of that. And they did not allow her go. They said it was a whole lot of wahala. She was very, very upset. And she said it's her home as well. Nobody has the right to tell her where to go and where not to go. They said it was at that time that Blo came and said that if it is not problem that Gospel is looking for, that she would not know what to call what Gospel was doing, because on a normal day, they don't go into the royal kitchen. They don't allow them. They don't cook for the monarch. The monarch has his own cook. These people cook for the monarch. And so, if on a normal day you don't go into the royal kitchen, why are you going into the royal kitchen now? Is it that you kept in the royal kitchen that you want at that time? That was what Blo Blo was saying. But let me not just bore you so much. Let's go on. Now they said after everything, after the drama, she brought the drama told the Ooni of Ife, saying, and when she now came to the Ooni of Ife, she did not say Naomi restricted her from entering the kitchen. They said she went to say that Naomi asked the maidens to embarrass her and told her that she shouldn't enter the kitchen because they don't want her to go and poison the Ooni of Ife's meal. Meanwhile, that was not what happened. Nobody even mentioned that. You know, these people are very careful with the things they say, even to each other, even as bad as the situation is. Everybody is careful because there's something called self and mutual respect right there. And that happens to be what the monarch preaches every day. Now, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. And still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you and share Adupe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much and I love you. Thank you, Della Right. I appreciate you guys. So they said she went now. Instead of telling the Ooni of Ife what happened, she went and lied against Olori Naomi. And thinking that, you know, the Ooni of Ife is going to take side with her, but she was so devastated and disappointed as the Ooni of Ife says to her or said to her, Queen Naomi owes you no explanation whatsoever. Even if she said that she does not want anybody coming to poison anybody's food, she has a right to say so, going by the circumstances of event, except if you're belittling what she has been through. She's been through so much. It's everybody's prerogative to protect themselves as much as possible. Now, the royal kitchen is not a place where you always go to. If it is not trouble you are looking for, what the heck were you doing there at that time? Knowing that they will never even allow you go in there, the restriction, they would restrict you from going in there. What the hell were you doing there? That is the question that a lot of people are asking right now. And they said that was the question the Ooni of Ife asked. And Olori Naomi was stunned at the audacity of her lie, where she went to go and say Naomi told a maiden that the reason why she does not want her there is so they don't come and poison Kabiyesi's meal. Why will Naomi go and begin to have that kind of information and discussion with a maiden? All of them know that these are not the kind of things that Naomi can be caught wanting with. Like, Naomi does not do all of those kinds of things. And this is not to say Naomi is a perfect individual. No, far from it. But Naomi knows there are better. In fact, there are lies that you ought not to even lie against a woman like Olori Naomi, because people know Naomi. People know that Naomi knows herself. People know that there are certain things that Naomi can never be caught doing. These are things like, you know, going to talk to small maidens, telling them stuff. What it's her business. And they said when maidens heard this, everybody was shocked. Like, where is this coming from? Who is the maiden? They say maiden started saying that Blo Blo should state who that maiden is that made that comment to her. He said it was a very serious embarrassment for Blo Blo again. Continue to fight and continue to embarrass yourself. The God who has restored things for Olori Naomi will not put Naomi to shame again. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.